Good evening, students. I hope your day is going well. Well, here we are. We are now in week 8. So this is the final week of exploring the New Testament together. And so I really hope that you have really been enjoying the course, things you've been learning over these first 7 weeks. And now we're coming to the final week where we're going to be studying about the book of Revelation. And so that's actually going to be the focus of your assignments this week. And so we're going to get into that here in just a minute. I did want to let you know that I'm working as quick as I can to get the remaining of your assignments returned to you with feedback. So I'll be grading those assignments tonight and then throughout the rest of the week. And like I said, getting those back to you as quickly as I possibly can. And again, if you have questions at all about your assignments, about the feedback, please do reach out to me with those questions. Now, I am going to go over a little bit at the end, as I mentioned last week, that this was a short week, and so your assignments are going to be due on Thursday this week. So I will go over that here towards the end of our video this evening. But I did want to go over your assignments again. As I mentioned, this week is going to be talking about the book of Revelation. This week's assignments are going to be the same as it has been, so you do not have a final exam in this course. And so this week is the same 4 assignments that will be submitted as it has been in the previous 7 weeks. You're going to have your unit quiz, your discussion, your reflection, and your accomplishment paper. And so if you haven't had the opportunity to get on the course homepage yet to be able to see, that content is now available for you. So let me just go over a couple things with you here about what your assignments are going to be for this week. So you have 2 different articles that you're going to be reading out of the ESV this week. One is on an introduction to the book of Revelation, and another is on last things. So that's where some of your quiz questions, and then also from your assigned reading is going to be coming from this week. So make sure that you are reading over the assigned reading from the ESV. And then also all of your scripture reading this week, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be coming from the book of Revelation. So as I mentioned in previous videos, make sure that as you are reading the assigned scripture, that you're also reading the footnotes that are connected with those verses, as those footnotes will help you to have a better overall understanding of the context of the passage that you're reading, and then the verses in particular. So just wanted to make sure that I emphasize that once again. Now, with your, there is at least one supplemental handout that's available for you. And again, that's not assigned reading, but it's just another resource for you to be able to use as you're doing your assignments for this week. And then there is also going to be a video lecture that kind of does an overview of the book of Revelation. And so those 2 resources are available for you. Now, as you get into your assignments for this week, your discussion is going to be focused around Revelations chapter 2 and 3, looking at the 7 letters to the 7 churches there in Revelation, the 7 letters that Jesus gave to the Apostle John. And so you're going to pick one of those letters, and you're going to basically compare and contrast the first century churches, basically one of the churches you're choosing that Jesus wrote to, and comparing that to the modern day church. And so you're going to be choosing one of those 7 churches out of Revelation chapter 2 and 3. Your reflection for this week is basically going to be focused around the purpose of the book of Revelation and how the book of Revelation personally affects your life. And so that's where your reflection is going to be coming from this week. And then your accomplishment paper is going to be focusing on the millennial reign of Jesus and looking at the different eschatological views that are out there today in regards to the return of Christ. And so that's where your accomplishment is going to be coming from this week. Please make sure that you are fulfilling all of your requirements in your scoring rubric, whether it's the discussion, the reflection, or your accomplishment assignment. So there are, not only are you being graded on the questions that you're answering, but also you're being graded on fulfilling all of those requirements in the scoring rubrics. And so even though I know we're here at the end of the course, this is the last week, if you have any questions at all about any of the requirements for your scoring rubrics, please do reach out to me with those questions. I want to be here and available in any way that I can assist you, even though we're in the last week of the course here. So those assignments, as I mentioned, are available for you, and those assignments will need to be submitted to me by Thursday evening, which is October the 17th by 11:59. As I mentioned last week, this is a short week, and so the bi-term actually ends on Friday, and so your assignments are going to be due on Thursday. So that way it gives me time to be able to grade your assignments and get those submitted. Your grades will actually be submitted Saturday evening. And so I'm not sure exactly when those grades will be available for you, but we will be submitting the grades. The grades will be submitted Saturday evening by midnight. Those might be available for you on Sunday or Monday. I'm not exactly for sure. But your grades or your assignments will need to be submitted October 17th, which is a Thursday, by 11:59. And again, if you've followed your course syllabus, late assignments will not be accepted unless there is, of course, a family or medical emergency. Or I do understand that other issues can arise that can make it extremely difficult for you to be able to get your assignments submitted. And if that is the case, please do reach out to me beforehand, explain what is going on, and then we can work on a schedule for you to get your assignments submitted to me. I understand when things occur, and I'm very understanding and willing to work with my students when those things occur, but you must reach out to me and explain what is happening so that we can get a proper schedule in line for you to get those assignments submitted to me. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And again, if I need to get additional communication to you, I will do that. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be working as quickly as I can to be able to get these remaining assignments to you with the proper feedback that you do need. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And again, I really hope you've enjoyed what you've been learning about the New Testament. And my desire is after this class is over, that you will continue to study the Bible. So with that, have a great rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week. I know some of you probably are taking multiple courses, and you might have some other finals and classes that are going to be ending up Friday. So if that's you, please know that I'll be praying for each one of you as you finish up the rest of your assignments for this week, for this class, and then also for other classes as well. With that, have a great rest of your evening. Look forward to connecting with all of you again soon.